Yo, what's good guys, Ben on Fire here, back to another video, and today I'm going to be running my gun Y off trail offense. Now, first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a fullback or a running back at tight end. The way you do that is you go to your depth chart, you sub in a running back at fullback, and as you see here, I'm just going to go to my depth chart. He actually paused for me, but you see I threw Kareem Hunt at fullback, and then what you're going to do is just go to your regular package in the offense, which will be 2 flicks to the left, or flick your right stick twice to the left. Now you see Kareem Hunt at that position, and what you do is go to your slot receiver, and then you can sub him out twice, then you get a receiver there. And yeah, let's hop into our audibles now. So taking a look at our audibles, I like to have 4 passing plays because there's not really any good run plays anyways out of the formation. Now there is a couple of good read options that you can audible to, which is the reason that I'm so able and willing to have 4 passing plays. So I can go to this Taysom Hill. If I had a mobile quarterback, I could have Blast in my audibles, run Blast. Unfortunately, Baker doesn't really have that in his arsenal, but still, you can run that read option, very solid. Anyways, let's hop onto the field. So, first and 10, what I like to do is run Saints outs, relatively stock. What I'm going to do is just block my running back, put Jarvis Landry over here on a dig route. What that does gives us 2 high-low reads. Realistically, at first play, I'm looking for Hunt or Beckham. Obviously, does depend on where he's using. Odell's going to be wide open. You see cover 3 with that play. What you're going to do is throw that out route. If it was a cover 2, I would throw that flat route. So we ended up taking a sack there. I did get shedded, but he's been running cover 3. He might mix in a cover 2. I'm going to go back to the Saints outs again here until he shows that he can stop it. I'm just going to continue to run the ball. Again, Jarvis Landry on that out route. Realistically there, I could have also thrown the flat, but no reason for me not to go up top when it's available. Alright, right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with this sticking up setup. And again, the reason that I'm so able to send out these tight ends on routes is because I have so much speed with Kareem Hunt. Here, it looks like a cover 3, could be a cover 2 invert. What I'm going to do is go sticking up. I put A on a drag, RB on a streak, B on a slant here. Let's just go ahead, snap the ball, see what we have. Kareem Hunt's going to be wide open. I just swerve catch that upfield, and I end up picking up almost 10 yards. Again, very solid play. A lot of times that drag is going to be wide open. So right here, what I'm going to try and do is run this Saints cross. I might even have Jarvis Landry. Actually, what I'm going to do is flip because I noticed that he's so far pressed that Odell, he's on this sort of unbumpable fade route. I feel like I can actually get him wide open. If not, I have this crosser and this dig route. It's not very good running on the short side of the field, but right here, I'm just going to take off with Baker, pick up my yards. He was actually using the cornerback, oddly enough. And didn't look like the crosser was really going to get freed, but still, take off with Baker, pick up your yards. Now right here, he's been pinching his D-line a lot of the time. I feel like I can get Nick Chubb in some open space. I'm going to try and run this base. And he actually breaks a couple of tackles for us. Nick Chubb going crazy, but this is definitely a solid run play to mix in. Obviously, this is more of a pass-heavy offense, but you can still definitely mix in a couple of run plays. Right there, we pick up 7. Now right here, again, I'm going back to the Saints out. What I like to do, again, I'm just going to go put X on an in route. He hasn't shown he can stop it yet. So as far as that is, we actually catch him off sides here. But right there, again, Odell wide open. Not sure if he got his feet in. And he didn't, but we still end up getting that first. So here we got 2 seconds left. I'm just going to mix in a couple of different plays. Like I mentioned, a key part of this offense is being able to audible to this read option. We'll see if he's actually playing the run or not. If he is playing the run, Baker has a decent amount of speed, I think around 80. So we will be able to take off. Oh shoot, I didn't follow my blockers, and of course Baker fumbled. I wasn't on conservative, so that's my fault. And I had terrible stick there. It looked like he wasn't playing the run, but that's my fault. We'll go back on D, get a stop. If you're wondering how my opponent has 14, Baker fumbled from the pocket yet again and ended up being basically a fumble 6. But we're back. We've been down before. What my opponent is doing here is he is actually using that cornerback. So I'm just going to run a simple sort of 4 verts combo out of sticking up. Try and hit Rashad Higgins right here. And yes, he is wide open. If you're going to use the corner, we're going to attack the middle of the field. Now it's almost as if he's using Sherman every play. So again, I'm just going to throw Odell on a streak every play. Get his user out of the way. And then we can have our combo over here. It's not going to be defended if you don't user it. So here, Jarvis wide open yet again, make a possession catch. And as long as he wants to use our Sherman, we will just continue to run this every play. Alright guys, here it looks like a cover 2, so I think he might be playing the flats. If he is, I might be able to hit Odell upstairs. If not, I'm just go with this little basic route combo, see if we can get anything else open. But right there, we get Odell, and he's going to be wide open. Like I said, that little unbumpable fade's really good against cover 2. If you're wondering why my trio was on the short side of the field, that's why. So I had more space. The safety gets moved over a little bit, and I can sort of pass that outside, attack a cover 2. Really good play, and I knew he was in cover 2. He was actually using the corner, so I knew I didn't have to worry about him getting pressed or anything. And right there we go, get an easy touchdown. Alright guys, back on O. We got to stop. Let's see if we can get 6 before half. I'm going right back to the Saints outs. He hasn't stopped it before. He might still even be using corner. I would assume he's going back to the linebacker, but we'll see. Still on that cornerback, and that leaves us still. Jarvis wide open. He's refusing to defend this play. He's refusing to user it, so we're going to run it and have instant success. All right, 2nd and 10 after I had to throw that ball away. I really do want to go upstairs to Odell. As far as his speed advantage, he is +6 speed, so I feel like I can get him open. But I'm going to just, go back to Saints outs. I don't want to get I want to overthink it, As far as he's running this, we can really get that post route wide open. Thankfully, he missed that sack attempt, and we're going to take that for 6. Easy touchdown again. That was actually man coverage, so I probably would have had both out routes if I were to keep it. But yeah, easy touchdown, expose the man with that post. That post is really nice. It beats man, beats zone, and we tie the game. Coming back out here on offense, if you're wondering why we're at the 43, my opponent decided to go with an onside kick. We have all the momentum. I guess he wants momentum. I'm going to go back to the Saints, or the sticking up. I might even throw this little seam route to Higgins if I can get it open. If not, I don't want to force it. I am in prime position right now, and I'll just either take the post or the drag or even the slant route. Right there, I am able to fit it in. We get the perfect animation. Unfortunately, we actually did get bumped there, but it was fine. We were able to make up for it and throw that laser beam in there. I really like the spacing of the formation because if I were to throw him on a streak, I feel like he would get open. Here, let's go back to Saints outs. I think OBJ should be open on this little out route. If not, again, the same route combo we're going to. He hasn't stopped it once, and he actually did have pretty good coverage. I'll just take off with Baker, get down on the ground. I might have thrown that out route, but the thing is, Richard Sherman over there, he has zoned out. I didn't want to force it. It would have been a risky pass, so I just decided to take off, take my 5. All right, right here, looks like he's sending the heat. If I can get it off, I'm throwing it straight to RB. I'll just take my check down to Nick Chubb. We are on conservative, so I can't armbar anybody, but looks like I was kind of afraid. I probably could have thrown that in, but it was a cover 2 invert, actually, so it might have been covered. Nice pull off. All right, guys, you can take it to the bank that he's blitzing. I would almost guarantee that he is blitzing. So what I'm going to try and do is put X on this little extended in route, and I'll put B on a curl. I'm going to smart out him. The thing with B is that Richard Sherman, he's over there. He might be able to pick it off. I'm just going to throw RB on a regular streak, see if we can catch him up the seams. He's not blitzing, but let's see. Odell, the playmaker. Boom, perfect dot by Baker on the run. And that's the thing. You put on a curl, you can always playmaker him. He's not going to defend it. And thankfully, we were able to punch that in for 6. We've been completely boxing my opponent on offense ever since he got that, strip fumble on Baker. But coming back on offense, he has shown 0 signs of stopping it. Right here, I'm just going to go with a simple, another sort of basic route combo. I'm going to put Chubb on a streak. I'm throwing Landry on this out route. I'm looking to snap throw this out route here. And right there, I'm able to fit it in. Thankfully, we get a pretty good animation there. Looks like man coverage, so I got to be careful of that. All right, right here, I know he's blitzing again. Even if he's not, what I'm going to do is just throw this curl route to Landry. Pretty much regardless, I'll throw Odell on a drag. But we'll see. He's in zone, actually, so I'm just going to check down. We get a terrible animation, but I'm going for this no matter what. I don't care. Alright guys, this looks like cover 2 to me, and guess what he's using? He's using Richard Sherman again. So what I'm going to do is just go with this little basic sort of route combo. I got the post route, I got the streak with Hunt up the middle, which I think could be open unless it gets matched. Otherwise, I might go upstairs with Odell, see if I can get anything open. And looks like Hunt is wide open. We're going to possession catch. Thankfully, we get that catch. Perfect animation. And yeah, I knew that was a cover 2. I knew he wasn't using, and he hasn't put up a middle third and ever out of a cover 2 invert, so I knew Hunt would be open in the middle. And just like that, I'm probably going to start chewing some clock. So I'm going to try and run down the clock a little bit, run the ball. I'm going to go back to this read option now. I really do want to hand off. I'm on conservative, so I just got to make sure I get on the ground. But this read option is a lot faster handoff, better success blocking rather than that halfback base. But again, I'm running down the clock. I'm already in field goal range, can't take any risks. I'm going to just hand this off regardless to Chubb. We make a man miss, and just like that, we're able to get in 4-6. This game is pretty much under wraps. My opponent has been completely boxed on offense, and we have been scoring every single possession. Alright, back on offense, we're up by 7. My opponent ended up putting together a over 3-minute drive where he just continued to run the ball on me. And I'm like, I'm fine with that if you're going to use 3 minutes and 1 timeout. You're down by 7 with a minute left. Realistically, I could just sit here and run the ball every play. So I'm just going to start out with a little bit of a delay. I know he's sending the house. You know, I might just run the ball 3 times and punt the ball because I know he can't really score from deep. So again, I'm probably just going to audible. Realistically, maybe I could throw this into Higgins. He actually doesn't have any speed advantage, so probably not. But I'm going to go with this little read option, see if we can pop off. I don't even want to risk letting Baker carry the ball because he's fumbled twice. So I'm going to hand it off, probably hand it off again here. Now also a way you could beat man if your opponent is running man is you could audible to tight, easily throw a corner out against his man coverage here. And you could also audible from Y off trio to tight if you want a running back at tight end. But I'm just going to run inside zone. I feel like I have numbers over there. So I'm actually going to motion him over. He is going to shadow him, but still terrible stick by me again here. But, you know, he's going to have 11 seconds. After we punt, he's going to have 5 seconds. I don't really feel like there's any reason for me to go to the air there. Risk getting a sack or whatever. Right here, I'm going to actually take a delay of game, and this is sort of a pro type move. The reason I'm doing that is if I don't do that, it forces you to punt it at 3 seconds on the play clock, which would be at 16 seconds. Basically, I'm saving an extra 3 seconds. I know that's kind of try hard, but it's just being smart. Now, if my opponent was smart, he would probably even try and block this, but if he were to do that, I could audible to a punt tight formation, prevent that. It actually kind of does look like he is, so I'm just going to go to a punt tight. Don't want to get blocked, and also when I do that, I'm punting it out of bounds regardless, so it's not like it's hurting me at all to be in this punt tight. So anyways, we're just going to punt this off. You see the clock. He actually almost blocked it. Geez, I don't understand how a punt tight doesn't block that or defend that. But he's got 7 seconds, nothing really to do. Right here, you know, the game's pretty much over. I'm just going to come out in a 3 deep, prevent coverage. He's going with a wide receiver screen. Very dumb play call in my opinion. He's going to get out of bounds though. He's got 1 more play. He's still in the 5 wide. He's got to be chucking a streak. I'm user defending Kittle. That's their highest overall player. We'll see. He's probably might even chuck it to Goodwin, and he is. So we can just go over there, user pick it, Denzel, Ward, right on that side. We get the pick. That's going to be game. Great game overall. We were able to fight back. Really good game offensively, besides that last drive where I just handed the ball off 3 times. But that's going to do it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, hit that sub button if you want more videos like this. And peace. I'm out of here.